Get serious. That's the first step. That's the foundation. There's no trick, no shortcut, no hack that can replace that decision. You have to decide right now that this life matters, that your life matters. I'm 70 years old, and let me tell you something. It went fast, like that. Blink of an eye. 1 minute you're just starting out thinking there's all the time in the world, and the next you're staring at the back half of your story, wondering where it all went. We think time is infinite when we're young, but it's not. It's the most limited, non-renewable resource you have. And the most dangerous lie you'll ever believe is, I've got time. There's a quote in the gym painted on the wall from Rocky III. It says, "There is no tomorrow." And that's not just some catchy line from a movie. That's a fact. There is no tomorrow. Not the way you think there is. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. It's not promised. It's not real until you get there. What's real? Right now, this moment, this breath, this decision. If you're lucky, you'll get 75 years. That's 75 winters, 75 springs, 75 chances to feel the sun on your skin in summer, 75 autumns to watch the leaves fall. When you see it like that, not as a blur of decades, but as a limited number of experiences, you realize how fast it all goes and how sacred each one really is. So don't waste them. Don't burn another season chasing distractions, running in circles, numbing yourself with entertainment, scrolling past your own potential. Get your head out of the rat race. Step away from the noise, the opinions, the pressure to fit in or to keep up, and get back to what matters, back to you. Because what really matters? It isn't the likes or the cars or the job title. It's the work. It's who you become when nobody's watching. It's how you carry yourself in silence. It's how you move when no one's clapping. Change doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It starts small, quiet, like a boat, sailing next to another, and then shifting 5 degrees. Just 5 degrees. Nothing dramatic, nothing flashy. But given enough time, that boat ends up in a completely different destination. That's how transformation works. And the hard truth is, this next year, it's going to pass regardless of what you do. 10 months from now, someone's going to look in the mirror and say, I'm proud of who I became. And someone else is going to look and think, I've wasted more time. Which one will you be? Maybe you're thinking it's too late. You're too far behind, too overweight, too in debt, too broken, too tired. But I'll tell you what, you're not if you start now, because progress is built on momentum. Small steps, small wins. You make one tiny shift, then another, and eventually those shifts become a wave. And one day, not far from now, you'll look back and realize you're no longer stuck in that same old cycle. You broke it, you changed, you rose, or you stayed the same, and it got worse. That's the truth most people ignore. If you don't get better, you get deeper in the hole. There is no standing still. Time is always moving. You're either rising with it or letting it bury you. So write it down. All of it. What you want, what you need, what has to change, what you've been avoiding. Don't just think it, ink it. Put it on paper. Set goals for today, goals for this month, goals for the next 5 years. Break them into actions. Build a checklist. Force yourself to follow through. Because the difference between a dream and a goal is a deadline and accountability. And accountability is everything. Whether it's a friend, a mentor, or the person in the mirror, someone has to hold your feet to the fire. Ask yourself every day, did I do what I said I would? If the answer's no, then you go again. If it's yes, you stack another win. That's how you build self-respect. That's how you rebuild your life. One promise kept at a time. Someday isn't coming. It doesn't exist. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are real. But someday, it's an illusion, a trap, a word we use to comfort ourselves while nothing changes. You want to change? Then stop waiting for the perfect time. Take a step, a small one, then another, and then another. No one climbs a mountain in one leap. You do it one step, one ledge, one painful reach at a time. And here's something most people won't tell you. If you're ambitious, if you're truly driven, You're always going to feel behind. You're always going to feel like you're not doing enough. That's not a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're in the fight. Because winning doesn't feel like winning. Not most of the time. 90% of it feels like failure, like pressure, like frustration, like exhaustion. 8% feels like confusion, doubt, imposter syndrome. And maybe 2% feels like victory, and it's short-lived. The moment you win, your eyes are already on the next goal. That's the reality of the high performer's life. That's what greatness actually feels like. And those people you see online, flaunting the easy life, showing off the cars, the beaches, the parties, that's not real. That's the highlight reel. The real ones, the people who build things that matter, they don't live in ease. They live in friction, in resistance, in the hard, uncomfortable spaces where growth actually happens. They're not searching for peace. They find purpose in the pressure, in the fight, in the grind. They don't chase comfort. They chase clarity, discipline, mastery. So if you're struggling, good. That means you're still swinging. That means you're still alive in the ring. Keep going. Keep pushing. Stop waiting for motivation. Rely on your habits. Build discipline like armor. Build character like a fortress. And remember, no matter how far behind you feel, the moment you take control of your actions, you begin to rewrite your story. There is no tomorrow. There's only now. You don't need permission. You don't need perfection. You need a decision. One choice made with full conviction can change everything. So make it. Make it today.